It's time for the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight, the Brookwood Falcons and the undefeated Bangor Cardinals. The High School Game of the Week, made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Country Style Beauty Salon and Spa, your one-stop shop for all your beauty needs in Bangor. By Housewarmings on Commercial Street in Bangor, open Wednesday through Saturday. By your RE/MAX Realtor, Patty Evans. Get a free market analysis from Patty Evans in Bangor. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. American Family Insurance and your West Salem agent, Jim Quinn. By Riverbank, with 11 locations, there's one near you. The West Salem American Legion. Stop in and see the newly remodeled Legion in downtown West Salem. By Arndt, Buswell & Thorne, attorneys at law, with offices in Sparta and Bangor. By the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. Surround yourself with distinction. Surround yourself with UWL. Union State Bank of West Salem, where customers and community come first. By Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in historic downtown West Salem. And by West Salem Pharmacy, a Health Mart pharmacy, caring for you and about you in West Salem. Now let's go down to the field at Bangor High School and the KQEG-TV broadcast team, Rick Wilson and Art Fay. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Bangor High School. Tonight, number 1 takes on number 2. Hi, everybody. Rick Wilson here, along with Art Fay, bringing you tonight's game. And Art, Bangor, number 1 in the conference. Brookwood, right behind him, number 2. Bangor comes in tonight 7-0 overall, 4-0 in conference. And Brookwood 4-1 in conference, I believe, with one loss, and that was to Cashton. But these teams are pretty evenly matched, don't you think?
They are, and they really mirror each other, too, Rick, as they come into this game. They run, and run.
Yeah.
The Bangor Cardinals are ranked number 2 in Division 7, and they last year beat Brookwood by a score of 12-0. That was the closest game they had. And Bangor comes in tonight, Rick. They're averaging 52 points a game.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Defense only giving up 3, but their last 2 games of the year, tonight and against Cashton, probably their biggest tests in the Scenic Bluffs.
But now on the Brookwood side, they're averaging about 38 points a game. But what I thought was interesting, they've had 15 sacks so far this season and 11 interceptions. Now, I realize Bangor doesn't pass very much, but maybe they won't pass at all tonight because of that.
Well, yeah, if they pass, Bangor, if they throw it, they go for big yardage.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
They only complete a few, but they're averaging 49 yards per catch when they do catch it. But if they pass 4 or 5 times tonight, that's a big surprise.
Well, both of these teams have what you would call the horse. And let's talk about Carter Horseman. He's averaging about 105 yards, 139 yards a game. They played Riverdale most recently and beat them 56-0. And Horseman had 105 yards. Osterley had 70 yards. Jones had 52 yards. And, when you look at the numbers from that game last week, they had 11 different ball carriers.
Yeah, they do spread it around, but you're going to see Horseman carry a lot. And Rick, he's coming back as a senior. Last year they played 23 games because they made it to the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
He had almost 1,800 yards of rushing last year, 23 touchdowns, and already this year he's got 18 TDs.
Wow. On the other side, though, you've got Klinkner, who's averaging 169 yards a game. So we'll talk more about that when we come back. We'll take a little break here, folks, and we'll be back right after the Star-Spangled Banner.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
You know Boyer's Furniture. We've been in business over 100 years selling quality furniture at budget prices. But who's choosing the furniture we're selling?
We picked out sofas, and more sofas. We picked out love seats, and more love seats.
We picked out recliners,
and more recliners. Dining room furniture.
Bedroom furniture.
With buyers like these and USA brands like Ashley, Marshfield, and Best, you can't do better than Boyer Furniture.
You're invited to visit the newly remodeled West Salem American Legion in downtown West Salem. Come see the new banquet hall and meeting rooms. Check out the new bar and amenities. Then stop in for a delicious fish and shrimp dinner with choice of potato and salad bar on the first, third, and last Friday of the month. Play bingo on the first Monday of the month. Bring the family for an all-you-can-eat breakfast on the second Sunday of the month. For more information, go to westsalempost51.com. Schedule your next event at the all-new West Salem American Legion in historic downtown West Salem.
There's no place like La Crosse, Wisconsin, with the river and the bluffs.
Academic success, athletic success, all of our programs are doing really well right now.
Coming out here and playing my first conference game, I had a bunch of goosebumps, I had chills, I was excited, I was nervous. I felt every emotion that, you can feel.
College, when you think of what that experience is and the growth as a person and as a student and as an athlete, there's no place like UW La Crosse.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay bringing you the game tonight from Bangor High School as the Bangor Cardinals take on the Brookwood Falcons. And, we started to talk a little bit about Brookwood. They beat Royal most recently 25-0. They've had 3 shutouts this season. Bangor's had 3 shutouts this season. And Klinkner, he's quite the runner. He's had 169 yards per game, 18 touchdowns, 4 receptions that were good for 2 touchdowns. I mean, they've got their own horse, and he's number 22 also.
He is, and he's Mr. Everything for Brookwood. Comes in here, he's their top rusher, he's their number 2 tackler on defense. He does the punting for him. He's a kickoff return specialist. And his best rushing game this year was 284 yards and 4 touchdowns, and that happened against Necedah.
Wow. Yeah, well, both of these teams have got runners. They've got quarterbacks that will run with the ball. I know Reeder, the quarterback for Bangor, also has he's one of their top 4 rushers, averaging 30-40 yards a game. And Brandow, who I believe is the quarterback for Brookwood, averages about 60 yards a game. He's had 6 touchdowns rushing.
Yeah, that you mentioned Matthew Osterley. He's only a sophomore, and he's averaging 92 yards a game. So, they just keep reloading every year, and he's the heir apparent for next year.
Well, and we, Carter Horseman, he's going to graduate this year. So, but next year, there's 2 more Horsemans on the list. There's Trevor Horseman, and let's see, one other Horseman on there too that I saw. Sam and Trevor Horseman are yet to come along here. So they're both sophomores, I believe. And one is 6'1", and the other is 6'2". So a couple of big boys coming around yet.
Absolutely. And Bangor last year, they made it all the way to the quarterfinals. They lost to Blackhawk 24-6. So I'm sure a lot of these kids got a taste of that run. They'd like to repeat that and more this year.
Yeah. Well, it's like we're almost ready to kick off here. Give it just a moment, and we'll get this thing underway.
You look at this lineup for Bangor and what they've done offensively, Rick, and you look at that, the lowest scoring output they've had this year, 41 points.
Isn't that something?
Oh, my gosh. It's just incredible. But as we said, tonight Brookwood, and next week Cashton, probably their toughest challenge within the conference.
Could be, absolutely.
Kicking off tonight for Brookwood, here at Anderson.
All right, we are just about ready to get underway. Brookwood's going to kick off. Bangor will get first possession on the ball. And back deep for Bangor will be Matthew Osterley and who else but Carter Horseman. Kicking the ball for, well, I think it's number 68, and I don't have a number 68. So, somebody is kicking the ball. Johnny Football is going to kick it off here. There it is. Kind of a squibber right down the middle. Picked up by Osterley. He'll take it out to the 40, the 50, the 20. And still on his feet out to about the 40-yard line. Just shy of the 40. It looks like they'll put it around the 38.
Boy, you see him coming up with that return too, Rick. You saw that line of blockers. Bangor does a great job of protecting that runner on the kickoff.
No kidding. So we are underway. Bangor with the ball. Hank Reeder, the quarterback for Bangor. Quick snap, hands it to Horseman. Horseman charges through, still on his feet, picks up about 8 yards. I think he's averaging about 8 yards a carry. And if you can give the ball to your runner and he gets 8 yards every time, you don't have many third downs to to try to make. I was looking at some of their figures as far as third downs go, and they 42% of their third downs do they make or convert. Here's Horseman again.
There he goes. Look at the speed. Look
at
out.
him take off.
Boy, he got around the outside there, Rick, and it was just a foot race, and he picks up about 18 yards.
Outstanding. But like I said, they don't score a lot of third downs, but frankly, they don't need to because they usually get that first down after the second down. So they move the ball so well on the ground that they haven't been too concerned about, how many third downs do we need.
Carter Horseman comes in at 5'8", 190 pounds, and you just got a sample of his speed.
Outstanding. He also is their leading tackler.
Knocked on the carry off the right-hand side. Tackle on the play, Klinkner.
That time the ball carrier is number 40, Jaden Noctegal.
Your comment about Horseman being the top tackler, Rick, too. It's not by a little. He's got 34 more tackles than the next guy.
Right, yeah. Liga is the next second tackler. Oh, they dropped the ball that time. Reeder picks it up and runs with it.
Gone.
Look at him break through there. He's on his way to the end zone, and touchdown, Bangor, just like that.
Hank Reeder from 32 yards out. That almost looked a little bit like a broken play.
Took him, a minute and a half to score?
Just a little bit less.
Wow. So Bangor's on the board, draws first blood, and it's 6-0 with still 10 minutes and 35 seconds left. I noticed that Bangor tends to score most of their points in the first quarter. Let's see if they can get that extra point. The kick is up. Sure looks good from here. No, it doesn't. Well, hard to tell from this angle. That was Nathan Crenshaw, their kicker, trying to put that one in.
So just like that, the Bangor Cardinals on the back of their quarterback this time, Hank Reeder, taking it in from long range, 32 yards.
Outstanding score.
What is the senior class varsity football record?
We were talking about Bangor. They've only passed. This I had to double check. I did a double take.
Yeah.
Only 12 times this year.
Yeah.
They completed 9 of them.
Yeah.
And averaging about 49 yards a pass. And of those 9, Rick, 6 were touchdowns.
Yeah.
I mean, so if they go back to pass, look out.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. They're a great team, and it's been that way year after year now. So I'm glad we're able to get up here and get one of their games onto our schedule. After last season, we had such a great response from support from the businesses and the people up in this area that we thought, we got to get one of their regular season games on our schedule, and then we may follow them into playoffs again. We'll see how things go. All right, so they're going to kick off now. And that's going to drop into the hands of Dan Peterson. He'll bring it up the sidelines, get it out to about the 30-yard line. Now watch number 22. That's Klinkner. He's their big running back.
Klinkner on the return.
And that was, I'm pretty sure that was Peterson, though. The announcer said it was Klinkner, but I think it was Peterson, wasn't it? Number 24?
I think so. Well, the conference title is on the line tonight. I mean, even though there's 2 more games, if Bangor wins tonight, they got a share of the conference title. And that'll be 6 straight years in a row they would be part of that.
You mean if Brookwood wins tonight, wouldn't they? Because Brookwood's 4-1.
If Brookwood wins tonight, they got a chance to get a share of it.
Okay.
If Bangor wins,
they win
they win it, yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that'll be the 6th straight year.
Wow. 1st and 10 now for Brookwood. Brandow hands it off. And he falls forward, and a gain of maybe 2 yards on that play. That was Peterson, the ball carrier, Dan Peterson. It'll bring up 2nd down, and it looks like about 9.
And Peterson's only a sophomore. Big, tall, lanky kid, but getting some playing time out there right away.
6'4", 147, yeah. 2nd down. Caden Brandow, the quarterback. He's a junior, 6'1", 157. Takes the snap, hands it off. Up the middle they go. Cameron Zimmerman, the ball carrier. And he'll get about 8 yards on the play. Should bring up 3rd down and short. 3rd and 1.
Now Zimmerman comes in here. He's got 244 yards rushing. On the other side of the ball, he is our top tackler.
Yeah, and I guess, you know, in this division, you get a lot of kids that are playing both sides, more so than probably some of the other ones. But third down and short now. Randall comes up under center. He's going to carry it himself. Boy, he runs into a solid line of red, but I think he got it. Looks like he fell over. Yeah, just made it, though.
Yeah, it's interesting they haven't gone to Klinkner yet.
You're right. We haven't seen Mitchell Klinkner carry the ball yet.
So I'm guessing that they know that Bangor's going to key on Klinkner and see if they could surprise him by somebody else carrying it.
True. Kind of lead him the other way for a while. Jimmy Barlow checks in now, wide receiver for Brookwood. Randall brings him up to the line. Single back. They've got 2 men in the slots on either side. There's Klinkner in motion, but they hand it off. And again, they're probably using him as a misdirection.
Yeah.
Because they fake the handoff to him and then give it to Zimmerman.
You know, in the middle of that line for Bangor, look at number 79, Michael Reed. 6'6", 305-pound kid. You don't find that much too often in a Division 7 team.
Wow. 6'6", 305. He's big.
Good anchor to that line.
Grant Mankey, also a senior, 6'5" and 250 on that same line. All right, here comes Brandau again. Boy, they go nowhere with that one.
And that was Klinkner with his first carry. You're right, no gain on the play.
Not a yard. Well, nope, I think they may even lost a yard. So that's going to bring up third down and 7. 7:39 left in the first quarter here. Our score is 6-0. Bangor in the lead.
3rd and 8 from the 42.
Third down and 8. Ball on the 42-yard line. And there's a handoff to Klinkner again. This time he finds some running room, not much, but he'll pick up about 3-4 yards. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
Very active linebackers for Bangor making that tackle.
Peyton Liga on the tackle brings up fourth down. Carter Horseman back to return the punt.
Horseman will go back deep to return the punt.
Punting for Brookwood will be Klinkner.
Owen Johnson kind of in a little more shallow position at the 40-yard line. The snap, a little high. Oh, and it's blocked. It's blocked. Picked up at about the 42-yard line. And he's going to run it back and taken down about the 38. That was Owen Johnson, the ball carrier, number 32.
Bangor coming in there hard, and somebody got their hand on it.
Let me mention one of our sponsors here tonight, Riverbank of Bangor, the bank that understands your needs and goes the extra mile for service. Checking accounts, CDs, mortgages, and business loans. With 10 additional locations throughout the Cooley region, there's bound to be one near you. Riverbank, local banking made simple. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Bangor once again with the ball now. There's the they go to Horseman. Horseman finds that hole. And he'll pick up about 4 or 5 yards on that run, I think.
You know, and even as he was going down, Rick, his linemen were out there continuing to block. They were 10 yards ahead of him, throwing blocks.
Yep.
You know, and this is, you can tell Bangor's a well-coached team because they come up to the line. They were ready to go before the officials were on that turnover.
Yep.
So these kids are really well-tuned.
Go to Horseman again, 2nd down and 5. And you can see the Brookwood players coming through the line. That was Brandon Kinserdahl, who first kind of put his hands on him, but Horseman blew past him and ended up picking up a couple of yards. 3rd down and 4 now.
Head coach of Bangor is Rick Mullenberg. Jeremy Mack is head coach for Brookwood.
Here we go, 3rd down, 5:36 left in the first quarter. Horseman again, the ball carrier. And we've got a flag this time, but a couple of flags come flying in.
Yeah, another one came real late from the far side of the field.
Yep.
These might be 2 separate fouls.
Face mask against Brookwood. Ooh, that's going to mark him off here.
Yeah, this could be just half the distance on a big one like that. About down to the 12 or 13-yard line.
Yeah, it looks that way. Looks like it's on the 13-yard line, I'm guessing. First and 10 again for the Bangor Cardinals.
You know, they just run, Rick, power football.
No kidding. And there they go again. That time Matthew Osterley carrying the ball. Sophomore running back.
You know, they don't line up in the backfield, Rick. They're really just standing about where they're tight end, just off the tackle or the tight end. Both Osterley and Horseman.
Did you notice when you were doing your research that it looked like Reeder was out for a couple of games? Did you see that?
I didn't notice.
Ashton Michek stepped in and played
Oh,
quarterback
there he
for him. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
And another one.
5 yards out.
And we've got 12-0 now. Still in the first quarter, 4:49 left. And we'll see if we can add an extra point.
I wouldn't be surprised if we go for 2. There they go.
You're right. Try to pick up that point they didn't get last time. The pitch out to Horseman, and he'll just plow right through there, and they got it. They pick up the 2. So we'll take a break, folks, while they set up for the kickoff coming up here in just a moment. So stick around as we continue to bring you high school football here on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com. We'll be right back.
Pillow Pack, a new option available at West Salem, Sparta, and Community Health Pharmacies to package your medications and vitamins.
This is the ultimate means of managing multiple prescriptions. Pillow Pack eliminates the work, worry, and confusion you've had in the past. Card packaging is also available. The pharmacies provide free delivery or mail-outs on all prescriptions. The Sparta location also provides free delivery from their grocery department.
Health Mart Pharmacies, caring for you and about you.
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay. Bringing you today's game. It's the first quarter still. Our score is 14-0 Bangor, and they're just about to kick it off. And back deep for Brookwood will be Peterson and Klinkner. And I think that's Nathan Crenshaw will be doing the kicking for the Bangor Cardinals. And here we go. Taken by Peterson again. They kicked it away from Klinkner. And Peterson gets hit at about the 30-yard line and taken down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons. About the 29-yard line.
We're in the Scenic Bluffs tonight, and the Scenic Bluffs, the other team that's in the thick of this race for the championship is Cashton, and they're hosting Royal tonight.
Yeah, Cashton is 3rd in the conference right now. I think actually, aren't they tied with Brookwood?
Yeah, I think they got 1 loss.
Yeah, 4-1 each. And Brookwood lost to Cashton. So here we go. 1st and 10 now for the Falcons. Brandaw takes the snap, hands it off to Peterson. Peterson finds some running room. He's going to break through, get the first down. A couple of more yards, bring it out to about the 48-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 for Brookwood. That's probably the best run they've had so far.
He got an extra 10 yards by really doing a little stiff arm and making his way past the defender. Owen Johnson finally coming up with a tackle, number 32 for Bangor.
It's one of the first times they found an opening to get out from the backfield there. So maybe coming around the right side rather than the left side. We'll see. All right, Brandaw brings him up to the line. 1st and 10. Their own 48-yard line. That's Brandaw. He's going to keep it and run with it himself, and he'll pick up 4 or 5 yards.
You know, Brando was going down the line. It looked like that was set up to be an option play, but he had nobody to option to.
Yeah, I mean, he was, Klinkner was running in front of him, but.
Way in front of him.
Yeah, I know. He wasn't turning around to look or anything. I don't know if he was blocking for him or what, but.
2nd and 7 from the
so it'll bring up 2nd down and 7 from the Cardinals' 48-yard line. There's Brandaw under center. Takes the snap. He's gonna. Here's the option now. He'll option it out. Oh, he throws it. It's going to roll out of bounds. at about the 45-yard line.
He was making the option to Dan Peterson, but it was just out of his reach there, and they lose some yardage, big yardage on that one.
He waited a long time on that, too, didn't you think?
He did. I got to tell you, Bangor did a great job of stringing that one out because both the quarterback and Peterson, the option back, they were covered.
And I think if Peterson had caught that, he wouldn't have had – I don't think he could have made the corner because he was almost at the sidelines when they threw it to him.
All right.
So brings up 3rd down and 13 now for the Falcons. 3:22 left in the first quarter here. Here's Brandaw, takes the snap. There's the handoff. This time, call a little bit different number there this time. That was 81, Brandon Kinzerdahl, 5'11" senior. Picks up a few yards, but it'll be 4th down and long.
You know, this complex out here at Bangor is very nice. I mean, they got a great track around it. They got a little dome-type shape football field here, and the field's in great shape.
Really is. And even the press box, I think this is just a couple years old. 4th down. Ooh, a high snap. He catches it, though. Gets the kick away. It's going into the corner. Horseman will follow it in. He's going to pick it up and try and run with it. He stepped out of bounds, I think, though.
Yeah, pretty quick. It was a little dangerous picking that one up.
Yeah, no kidding. Another one of our sponsors today, Schumacher Kish, Cremation and Funeral Homes, serving the Cooley region for over 50 years. Traditional services or prearranged funeral plans. It's comforting to know they'll be there when you need them. That's Schumacher Kish in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska.
In the Mississippi Valley Conference tonight, a couple of interesting games, Rick. Sparta taking on Holman, and both those two teams in the race.
Yep.
And Onalaska is playing Central, always a tough team. The other game in the MVC is West Salem is on the road at Toma.
That could be West Salem's first chance at a win. Let's hope. Horseman breaks through there. Look at that hit.
Horseman put down his shoulder, and what a collision.
Yeah. And just kept right on running.
Whew. That couldn't have felt very good.
First down for the Cardinals. Down to 2:23 left. We're in the first quarter here still. Our score 14-0 Bangor. And they're on the move once again. Reeder, the quarterback, under center. Hands it off. Whoa, we got a fumble this time.
Boy,
that was Horseman.
Yeah, I think Brookwood came up
Brookwood
with it.
did. Horseman on the fumble that time.
Not 100% sure, but I think Weston Mellencamp came up with that fumble. So big opportunity for Brookwood.
Well, with 2:07 left on the clock for the first quarter, here's Brookwood now deep into Bangor territory. Ball on the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. If you're watching us on the internet tonight, I offer the opportunity to you to please subscribe to our channel. Then whenever we go live on this channel, you'll get a little note on your mobile phone telling you we just went live. And then you can decide to watch it if you want. Klinkner, the ball carrier this time. And he'll get it up to the, what is it, another fumble?
Fumble. Oh, they just stripped it right out of him.
Bangor gets it back. Holy smoke. Falcons didn't hang on to it too long. That was a big break for them, and they just turned it back over to the Cardinals.
Boy, you know, that's something, you know, just 10 years ago you wouldn't see much of that, but, you know, there's one kid wraps him up, the next comes in and tries to strip the ball.
Yep.
I think that's what happened.
All right, Bangor with the ball now on the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Minute 58. There's the handoff. And I'm thinking that's Horseman.
I think so, too.
Check that number. Yep, 22. Horseman again, the ball carrier.
On the tackle, 2nd down.
All right, 2nd down. There's the pitch to Horseman again. Look at him run.
Out.
Oh, my gosh. He's got open field in front of him and a blocker. One man to beat. Oh, and he couldn't quite get past him. But what a great run by Horseman.
And it ended up being Jaden Coulterman making the saving tackle on that, because at one point we thought Horseman had it all.
I thought he was gone.
Horseman's headed to a big night tonight.
No kidding. Yeah, that was number 10, Jaden Coulterman, who slowed him down.
That's the inside handoff to Osterley. Now ball on the 7-yard line, so again, Bangor, after giving up the football, now is way down and threatening again on the field.
There's the snap.
Reeder going to go in all the way.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
You know, and that looked like almost like a broken play again as Reeder turned to his left and he went back to his right. I think he was looking for somebody to cut in there. He knew where the blocking was going to be and just followed it in. That line, you got to give credit for Bangor's line. They are just doing a great job on the inside.
So we're going to make it 20-0 now as Bangor will come up and looks like they're going to go for 2 once again. And they got it. And it's another 2 points for the Cardinals. So our score now 22-0 with 43 seconds left in the quarter.
Well, big night, big first quarter for Bangor here.
No kidding.
A little bit of a surprise.
I don't know. I think Bangor averages something like 39 or 40 points in the first quarter in most of their games.
It is so strong. Hey, you know, tonight at Central, Corey DeGaetano.
Yep.
If you don't know that name, he's a coach that's been with Central for 50 years. He's going to wrap it up after this year. Coach D, they call him. He's 75 years old. He's always wanted to be just an assistant coach. He likes that position. Did the offensive and defensive lines. He grew up in Milwaukee area, played high school football, baseball, and basketball. Went to UWL, found a home here. He raised his kids here. And you're not going to see many coaches ever do this again where you're coaching for 50 years in this area. I don't know if you'll ever see that again.
Well, and he's a guest this week on Terry Erickson's Seven River Sports, so tune in Saturday at 5:30 or Sunday at 4, and you can catch that show with Coach DeGaetano. He's just going to fall on it looks like, at about the 27-yard line. That was number 13, at Caden Brandow, their quarterback, that just smartly fell on it rather than trying to pick it up. So the Falcons now will get it 1st and 10. Ball looks like it's on the 23-yard line. 42 seconds left in the quarter.
Now in this first quarter, Brookwood has not found the magic on their run yet.
Nope.
We know they can do it. Just got to make some adjustments.
Well, let's see what they do with it now. Brandow under center. Takes the handoff. Looks like he's going to try and keep it himself, but Cardinals are right there. No gain on the play, maybe a loss. It's like a loss of a yard. Second down and 11. Clock running down. I think they'll get in one more play. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Brandow comes up under center, single back, takes the snap, goes to his back. This time he cuts up field, and a Klinkner, the ball carrier that time, and he'll gain about 4 or 5 yards on the play. And we'll see the quarter come to an end. So we'll take a break, folks, and we're going to come back here in just a little bit and bring you some more great football, so stick around. Our score 22-0, Bangor in the lead.
Not every game's a winner, but if you want to turn that frown into a smile, stop by Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in West Salem for delicious post-game food. Their homemade 16-inch unlimited topping pizza for just $12 will put a smile on everyone's face. Stop in on Taco Tuesday or Wednesday for $2 burgers. Open every day at 11 a.m. with great lunch specials. For 40 years, Hunter's has had a rich tradition of serving the families of West Salem with great food at reasonable prices. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, Leonard Street in downtown West.
I often hear from people that a bank is just a bank. Well, I encourage you to talk to our customers, our employees, or check out our reviews to find out why you can't live without Citizen State Bank. I also encourage you to stop in one of our offices, since the difference will be felt within seconds, and is why we are known to have one of the best cultures in the industry. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you stop in and check out what all the buzz is about? I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay bringing you tonight's game from Bangor High School. Score 22-0. Cardinals are in the lead. Brookwood Falcons have the ball right now on their own 26-yard line. 3rd down and 8. We start the second quarter. Here's Brandow under center. Takes the snap. Oh, fumbled it. Loose ball. Cardinals are saying they've got it. Let's wait and see.
Oh, that'd be tough on Brookwood if Bangor did come up with it. We haven't seen an official signal yet.
No, officials say that Brookwood still got the ball. But it's going to be 4th down, so Brookwood's not going to have the ball for long. They're going to have to kick.
It's a 4th and 9.
I'm watching the TV crews from the local stations. They're just running up back now. They're running back quickly just to get the shot. They were way down the field.
There's the snap. Oh, he's going to have to run to the side to find some room, and that ball's going to get away from Horseman. He'll pick it up, though, and he's going to run with it. The 35 and down to about the 37. Horseman had to chase that one down to get that, but he picked it up and ran it back a couple yards.
I'm telling you, though, if you get your arms around Horseman, you got to hang on because he just doesn't go right down.
No.
He runs through. I've seen him run through a couple of tackles tonight.
Yep.
It's like, at 5'8", but you got to kind of jump on his back and wait for help.
$22-0, second quarter. Ooh, Reeder out of the gun that time. Hands it off, though, and maybe gains 2 yards on that one.
Yeah, he was able to get it at the handoff there for Horseman again.
Horseman carries the ball. DeWitt on the tackle. 2nd down.
Nate DeWitt making a couple of tackles out there tonight.
Reeder getting some instructions from the coach, I think. Heads back out. Sam Whitmerhouse in the lineup now, too. Real tight, tight formation here. They hand it off, and up the middle they try to go. Was that Ellenberg? Who carried? No, number 34. Hayden Liga, the ball carrier that time, and I think he's their number 2 rusher.
He could be because after you get done with Horseman.
No, Osterley's number 2. I'm sorry. Well, he's in the top 10. I know that.
That's a safe bet.
3rd down and 7. There's a pass, and it's caught. He's got the 1st down and then some. Gets it out to about the 38-yard line. I'll make that the 42-yard line.
That is about the shortest pass completion that Bangor has done this year, and that was for 18 yards.
Wow.
By Alec Martin.
It's one of those rare passes.
Bangor Cardinal, 1st down.
David Hartley, did he say, was the guy who caught that one? Just under 10 minutes left now. It's the handoff, and again, a gain of about 5 or 6 yards on the play. That one goes to Osterley, the ball carrier. And they need to mix it up a little bit. They can't hand it to Horseman every single time.
2nd down.
And Horseman, he doesn't, he's going to be your dominant player, but, he's been carrying about 20 times a game, which, for your key back, that's about right.
Yeah. 2nd down. There's the pitch. Horseman, the carrier. Oh, boy, that was lucky. Klinkner just got his hands on his ankle, it looked like, and took him down. Just short of the 1st down, but still picked up about 8 yards.
Yeah, if Klinkner hadn't made that tackle, there was some trouble coming. He was getting a full head of steam, and he had one guy to beat.
3rd down and 3.
But Klinkner, good athlete, got the hand out there, tripped him up.
Here's Reeder, a handoff again. Following his blockers right through there. Horseman.
Carter Horseman for a gain of 10.
And Horseman right on the back of Mathiasen.
Peterson on the tackle.
Devin Mathiasen, 6'1", 240, leading the back.
And that's another Bangor Cardinal.
Boy, I got to tell you, execution. These guys are so precise when they execute most of their plays, like that one we just saw.
They go fast, Rick. They come out
do.
of that huddle, bang.
Here's Reeder. He's going to
question
pass
what they're
this
gonna do.
time. He's looking for a receiver. Tries to get a quick pass off there to Osterley, but not that time.
Broken up by Klickner.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Reeder's working out of the gun now after pretty much being under center most of the time. This time he's going to try to carry it himself, and that's not going to go anywhere. Tackled by Henry Marriott.
Tackle on the play made by Alcantar. They mark it for
22-0 our score. We're in the second quarter here with about 8 minutes left. Bangor in the lead. Reeder.
There he goes. Close to a first down. I'm not quite sure he made it.
Carter Horseman up the middle.
But that'll bring up
Horseman again?
Yep. And it'll be 4th down and short. In this area here, you got to believe that Bangor will go for it. Boy, not even a hesitation. 4th and 3 at the 13.
4th and 2.
And right through there.
Again, Horseman,
on the
he
carry.
broke a couple of tackles and then fought for the first down, and he's got 1st and goal for his Cardinals now.
First down.
7:26 left here. The ball's now on the 9-yard line, so it's 1st and goal. Here's Reeder under center now. The handoff, Osterley. And he'll get about 5, maybe 7 on that one. See where they place it.
Boy, I think even more.
On the carry.
You got him at the 5-yard line now?
Klickner on the tackle.
Yeah, I think so. Looks like the 5 to me. 2nd down and goal with the ball on the 5. Comes Reeder up under center. Handoff. Horseman, the ball carrier. He'll pick up about 3 that time.
Horseman carries the ball down to the 1.
I mean, Horseman's a good running back, Rick, but he's got, again, I'll just have to say, he's got a great line in front of him.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Good lines make for good running backs, don't they?
Tonight it's showing that way.
Yep. 6 minutes and 11 seconds left. Second quarter here. There's the handoff again to Horseman. And does he get the touchdown? I think he's a yard short.
Klickner on the tackle.
Yeah, it's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
4th and goal.
4th and goal. Ball on the 2.
On your feet, Cardinal fans.
The announcer saying, on your feet, Cardinal fans. I don't think many people are getting on their feet. Well, there's a couple of them there. All right, here comes Reeder. There's the pitch out to Horseman. They just give it to him, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Just like that. Another touchdown for Bangor.
And that's Carter Horseman's first touchdown tonight. He's been the workhorse out there, but that's his first TD run from a yard out.
So 28-0 our score now, and they'll see if they can put an extra point up there. Kick is up, and it's good.
Kick is up and good.
So we'll make it 29-0 as we take another break, and we'll be back with more just right after this. And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Art Fay bringing you tonight's game from Bangor, Wisconsin. Bangor High School. And what a great football program they have here and have had for a number of years. 29-0 with 5:31 left in the half.
You know, we haven't said anything about the weather, Rick. There's been a strong wind blowing from the west, and probably about 40 degrees at kickoff, and this is going to be in roughly the mid-30s for most of the game. So a brisk night.
No kidding. The kick, and that's going to fall at about the 20. Oh, scrambled around. He picks it up. That's Brandow, the quarterback, carrying the ball. He'll get it out to about the 25-yard line. See where they place it.
Brandow the return.
Well, we came into the press box tonight, and they told us at halftime we're going to have the mini cheerleaders. So
yeah, what does that mean?
Little bitty ones. Because they were just saying the kindergarten ones started off, and I'm going, boy, these little gals are going to, it's going to be cold out there. I'm sure they're going to want to dance and then leave.
It should be an interesting halftime then, shouldn't it?
I think so.
Here we go, 5:24 left. It's 29-0 Bangor. And Brandow comes up under center. Takes the snap. The handoff, but I don't think they're going to gain any yards on that one. They go to, no, it's Klinkner, it's Peterson. They go to Peterson on that one. So Dan Peterson, the ball carrier, 6 foot 147, a sophomore for the Falcons. Jimmy Barlow brings the play into the huddle. Clock just keeps right on running. With all the running plays that they do here, you don't see that clock stop much at all.
No, feels like a running clock.
Yeah. Second down and about 11 for the Falcons. Here's Brandow under center. Hands it off, and they got some room there to run. That time, Zimmerman breaks through the line, picks up about 10 yards. You think he got the first down. Let's see where they place that.
Very close if he didn't.
Zimmerman on the run.
You know,
he did.
That front line for the Bangor Cardinals and their linebackers have been doing a great job. That's one of the few times they got past it.
Yeah.
And the D-backs had to jump in.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons now. Looks like the ball's on the 42-yard line? No. Looks to me like maybe the 37-yard line. Hand off again. They kind of dive through the line there, pick up maybe a yard or two. What are they? Somebody's signaling that Cardinals have the ball? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Well, Klinkner carried that one.
Yep.
And Horseman, you got to give Horseman, he didn't make the tackle, but he got across the line of scrimmage and he caused that run to go back into the line. He locked off the outside.
.341 second quarter here, 29-0 Bangor. Second down and 10. There's the snap. Brandow hands it off to Klinkner. Klinkner gets stopped almost immediately. You notice number 79, Michael Reed, came through that line very quickly and grabbed Klinkner by the back and just sort of held him for a second so the rest of the guys could just nail him, basically, you know.
Yeah, Reed was back there, and he made that play to cause no gain.
Michael Reed, a 305-pound senior, 6'6", 2:48 now. Clock running, 29-0. Cardinals in the lead, and it's 3rd down and 11 for the Falcons. Here's Brandow. Takes the snap, hands it off to Klinkner. Klinkner tries to go up the right side, and he's not going to get anywhere.
No, in the middle of all that, too, came a flag.
Oh, okay. We haven't seen too many penalties here tonight, have we?
We haven't, no. And I think that's holding against Brookwood. I think the Cardinals, I think they'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're declining it.
I would. I mean, it's 3rd down and 11.
Yep. Now it makes it 4th.
Now it's 4th and 11. So you would think Brookwood would kick. Yep, they're going to send in their kicker.
And Bangor has been very aggressive on going in for these punts. Last time out, Brookwood had to do a little bit of a run to get that punt off. Lickner was punting.
Oh, we got a whistle. Timeout?
Timeout.
Well, good. Then I can mention one of our sponsors today is Union State Bank of West Salem. Proud to support Bangor athletics. Union State Bank is a hometown community bank serving families and businesses in the Cooley region. For all of your banking needs, make it Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC.
We'll wait on the trivia question until after halftime.
Also going on tonight, Rick, is Aquinas in the SWAL. They're traveling to Lancaster. They're doing really well this year.
Yeah.
In that new conference that they found a home in.
Yep.
Alaska Luther is taking on Iowa Grant. That's another game in the SWO. Scenic Bluffs, Black River Falls against Adams Friendship.
Is that
that's not Scenic
Black
Bluffs.
River? That's Cooley.
Cooley
Conference.
Yep,
Yeah.
Cooley Conference.
Yeah, Friday night. A lot of action going on.
And
Always a good game you can find somewhere.
Tomorrow, you and Terry Erickson.
Yep.
At UWL, taking on Stout.
We'll see you there, too.
I'll be there.
Yep. Horseman back deep now. There's the snap, and nope. He's going to have to run around to get that kickoff. He gets it away, and it drops at about, it's going to roll out of bounds at the 25. That's a nice kick.
And again, he had to run for it.
Yeah.
Get that punt off.
They were coming after him.
Yeah. That'll be interesting tomorrow. The Eagles taking on the Blue Devils of Stout. Stout gave Oshkosh everything they wanted last week.
Mm-hmm.
And UWL is coming off of 2 losses in a row. One against Platteville that you went down and had a 2.5-hour rain delay.
Terrible, I tell you. It was pretty miserable, but we were there.
It'll be interesting to see how they go tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Comes Reeder.
Yeah. Reeder, the ball carrier, just short of the first down. Yeah, the defense has been amazing for UWL, but they tend to, they don't finish the game, you know. It's like at halftime they all go take a nap and then don't quite wake up, you know, or something.
Well,
they had a great first half in the last couple games I've seen.
Yeah. Well, last week Lacrosse had 6 interceptions, and you know it was almost like throwing the football. You know when you're in trouble and just gotta learn to keep it, hang on to it, take the loss.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're watching our program tonight on the internet, then I offer you the opportunity to subscribe to our channel. I encourage you to do that. Just click the little subscribe button there. And then every time we go live with a game, you'll get a little note on your mobile phone that says, KQEG just went live with, Bangor or whoever the game is. You can decide whether or not you want to watch it.
Well, just keep in mind, too, this rolls into the basketball season for both the boys and girls.
Yeah.
And a lot of games that you'll cover.
Oh, man. I think we did about 65 basketball games last year. I know. Well, that includes playoffs, too, but and the Midwest Players Classic, which was 8 games in one day. That was a long day. Second down and a couple here for the Cardinals. And at the Horseman. Horseman will go around the left side. He'll get the first down.
Horseman carries on the left side. Tackle on the play.
Boy, he stays right up there with his blockers, doesn't he?
He really does.
First down.
Move the chains. That'll stop the clock.
Bangor going without a huddle, trying to move. They got a minute and a half left and see if they can do something.
Looking to pass. Oh! Whoa, what a hit. That went to Jaden Noctegal, and he got hit right away.
Brandon Kinzerdahl really laid it in him.
Wow.
I'm amazed he hung on to that football.
Wow. Looks like we got another timeout, too. Okay, well then another one of our sponsors is West Salem Pharmacy, your Health Mart pharmacy. They can help you keep your medication straight with their Pillow Pack. All your meds in one plastic-wrapped container, one for each day. West Salem Pharmacy, caring for you and about you, with locations in Sparta, La Crosse, and on Highway 16 in West Salem.
That last hit, I tell you, Rick, that just gives you an indication of, these tough teams here that are on the field tonight. Brookwood, good ball club.
Mm-hmm.
They just laid it on him.
Hung on to the ball, though, didn't
he? He did, but boy, he earned that one.
Yeah, he did. 2nd down and 11 now for the Cardinals. Minute 24 left. Again, Reeder goes to the air. He's got a long bomb, and intended for Horseman, but couldn't quite get there.
We've seen those plays before. You kind of throw it up there and let your receiver do what he can to get underneath it.
Yeah.
And fight for it. That was the right idea.
Horseman not exactly, a tall, he's not like a tall tight end, 5'8". Usually you like some targets that stick up a little higher.
Yeah.
But he's got speed.
He's got speed. He's one of the best athletes on the field right now.
There's Reeder now. Looks like he's going to follow his blockers. He gets, he'll pick up about 9 yards on that one. It's going to bring up
Martin on the tackle.
4th down and about 3. What do you want to bet they go for it?
Oh, yeah.
I guess I wouldn't be surprised.
They got 1
minute
time
left.
Out. Yep.
4th and 3.
Their defense has been really tough. So I think they're going to let the clock run down a little bit here.
Call a timeout and then kick it?
I'd be surprised if they kick it, but they might. Yeah, they're not making any motion to
just
get this one going.
They're waiting for the
there's the
back judge.
Now they're down to the last 5 seconds. They're counting it down now.
3, 4. Okay, timeout. So with 28 seconds on the clock, Bangor calls a timeout. 29-0 our score. And I love these breaks because it gives me a chance always to mention another sponsor here. Citizens State Bank. Located in downtown La Crosse and in Onalaska, a different bank. The bank, stop in and find out why Citizens State Bank has been voted one of the top banks in the nation. See what their culture is all about. That's Citizens State Bank. If you're ready for a new bank, you'll want to check out Citizens State Bank. Located again in La Crosse and Onalaska, Citizens State Bank.
Brookwood at 5 o'clock. The middle school volleyball team will be at home for a triangular.
All right, here we go. 28 seconds left in the half. It's 29-0. Bangor in the lead. 4th down, and they are going to kick. Hank Reeder looks like he is also the kicker. Now, keep in mind he's the passer too, so
yeah.
Let's see what happens here. The snap. Nope, he's going to kick it. Ooh, nice kick too. Klinkner is back deep for it. He takes it at about the 5 and gets hit almost immediately. What coverage. That was Jaden Noctegal, the guy we saw that got hit when he caught the ball just not too long ago here. I think maybe he's getting his just desserts.
He's returning the favor.
Returning the favor.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, ball is way down the other end of the field. Let's see where they're going to put that. It looks like it's around the 6-yard line, or.
And Klinkner had to feel that one because when it hit, it bounced straight up. It wasn't going to go into the end zone.
End zone, yeah. Looks like they got it on the 5-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons with 20 seconds left. See if they'll go for something or just take a knee. They're going to take a knee, let the clock run out.
Bangor's out of timeout, so that'll be it.
So it looks like we're headed to halftime, folks, and our score 29-0. Bangor in the lead. We will take a break, and then I guess we got some little cheerleaders coming up for you. So stick around. We'll be back after this.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
At Boyers, we have a great selection of furniture.
At great prices.
And great personality.
We'll be the judges of that. Love seats, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Sofas, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Recliners, great. Prices, great. Personalities, and...
But I'm your grandpa. Can't you give me a break?
All judges' decisions are final at Boyers Furniture.
Please?
You're invited to visit the newly remodeled West Salem American Legion in downtown West Salem. Come see the new banquet hall and meeting rooms. Check out the new bar and amenities. Then stop in for a delicious fish and shrimp dinner with choice of potato and salad bar on the first, third, and last Friday of the month. Play bingo on the first Monday of the month. Bring the family for an all-you-can-eat breakfast on the second Sunday of the month. For more information, go to westsalempost51.com. Schedule your next event at the all-new West Salem American Legion in historic downtown West Salem. Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Art Fay. We're at halftime here. We're trying to get these young cheerleaders on camera for you. But we've had people standing up in front of our camera, so we've had a little trouble getting them there. But there you go. You see some of the little ones down there. I think these are the first graders now.
Yes.
You missed the kindergartners. But we're getting first graders, and they're doing their cheer. Cute.
I love it.
There you go. Okay, so that was the
Now for a quick picture.
first graders, and they're gonna line up for a picture, I understand.
And they're lining the kids up because just down the track, they've got, looks like, second, third, fourth, maybe even fifth graders out there.
Oh my gosh. The whole crew is here tonight.
You know, and it is cold.
You see that one little girl, she's got a t-shirt on is all she's wearing here.
Yeah. Well, she was good. She came out with a jacket, threw the jacket down, did her cheer, taking the pictures. Now she's going to be looking for a jacket.
All right, now they're bringing the second graders out.
Moms, make sure they get their coats on right away. It's cold out there.
Yeah, the announcer telling them to be sure to get their coats on, Mom.
It's cold. They're young, they're tough.
That's right. There they are, the second graders now. They're going to do their cheer. Okay, move down, kids, a little bit this way. Okay, here we go.
Can you imagine the feeder program for the cheerleading squad? The
I
bombs
guess,
now
yeah.
they got going on?
Yeah. Okay, here they go. See if we hear them. Yay.
Hey, they even got a little guy in there. I like that.
Okay, and they're going to line up for their picture.
They got them down on their hands and knees. Maybe they got a second cheer going?
Maybe it's another cheer, yeah.
There they go.
Yay! Okay, I think that was their picture shot. Okay, now we're going to get third graders maybe.
see the third grade class.
Here come the third graders. Yay! Here's another one, the third graders. All right, we'll move the third graders out. I'm betting the fourth graders are coming out next. All right, here they go. Let's hear what they have to say. Yay, okay.
Well, you know, Rick, tonight it's about 38 degrees right now.
Ooh.
But this crowd's sticking around. I'm sure
Yeah.
a lot of them are for the young cheerleaders. But the success of this Bangor team is holding the crowd as well.
It must get to the point maybe where they, you know, because they don't seem too excited, but they see wins every week, week after week, right?
The expectation is pretty high.
Yeah, 56-0 last week. Now, I don't know if they were at home or away, but I'll tell you, 4 shutouts this season, and they beat every team by scoring around 40 or more points.
Yeah, they're a pretty impressive team.
All right, here's this must be like 6th graders now, I think.
All right.
Big finish, big finish.
Well, a little gymnastic look to it, and their own music, got their own built-in band, and away they go. Now they're looking for the Space Eaters.
I think that's it. I think that might be our last one.
It is.
I don't see any more on the runway. Well, that's our halftime. We've got about 5 minutes yet before the halftime ends, and our score at the half, though, Bangor 29 and Brookwood nothing. We'll take a break again, and we'll be back in a little bit. It's halftime on the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game features the Brookwood Falcons and the Bangor Cardinals. We'll return with the second half of tonight's game after these messages.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, Lacrosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection.
Come on down and check out Boyers Furniture.
From the bluffs to the river, surround yourself with
knowledge,
competition,
the arts,
friendships.
Surround yourself with distinction.
Surround yourself with UW Lacrosse.
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse. I'm Reed Magnum.
And I'm Chelsea Lynn. And boy, what a fun summer that was.
It was a fun summer. We gave away 2 prize packages, Chelsea. Yes. First one with Pepsi, the Ariana Grande prize package. Second one with Mountain Dew, the Jonas Brothers. And the prize packages to Milwaukee, hotel stay, $200 spending money, and a $100 gas card in addition to the pair of great seats. So it was a lot of fun and a lot of water park passes.
Yes.
So thank you guys for a great summer.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're about ready for the second half of football here. The Bangor Cardinals and the Brookwood Falcons.
You know, this is a fast-moving game, Rick.
It really is.
It's only 8 o'clock, and we hit halftime.
And what a great halftime it was.
I love those little girls. Got kindergarten through, what, 5th grade?
Yeah.
Cheerleaders that are to be.
Yeah, cheerleaders to be, looking to one day be a high school cheerleader, I guess.
Getting a chance to get in front of the crowd.
And here we go. That's going back deep. Brandow is going to take that at about the 2-yard line. He'll run it out to the 10. Now the 15's got a little room there. Breaks a couple tackles, gets it out to about the 25-yard line.
15 yards.
So a nice return there.
Tackle on the play by Wiggins.
Nice return by Brandow. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
Making the tackle, Nathaniel Wiggins, a senior. Number 25.
Now that Miss Bright is back with the cheerleaders, we will.
Now this is the second to last game in the regular season for both these clubs, and you fully expect them, and we don't know it for sure, but they've got to have qualified for the WIA playoffs, teams like this.
Yeah, they'll probably seed the teams next weekend. We'll find out who everybody's going to play, but we kind of have some suspicion as to who's going where. There's the handoff. That's not going anywhere.
You know, it's just, you know, watching this Bangor team, they just, it's gang tackling. They just lock it up.
Yep.
And everybody's after that football.
2nd down and 10 now for the Falcons. 29-0 our score here. Bangor in the lead. 3rd quarter just getting underway. Here's Brandow. Oh, bad snap. Loose ball.
I think it's still loose. It was
Fumble,
still out.
And Cardinals are saying they've got it, but let's see what. Nope, stays with the Falcons.
That football was out for quite a while.
That was a bad snap. I don't think the quarterback ever had the ball, actually, in his hands. 3rd down and a lot of yards now, about 3rd and 17, I would say.
3rd and 16 from the 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line. Alec Martin bringing in the play, wide receiver for the Falcons, and we have a whistle. Delay, no, timeout. Well, yeah, it looks like somebody called a timeout, wouldn't you say?
I would certainly think so. I'm just waiting for who would charge on the scoreboard. I just not seen it yet. And it's Brookwood.
Brookwood calls a timeout. All right, well, let's mention another one of our sponsors then, since they're taking a timeout for us.
Question number 2. This is good.
And this time, our sponsors are Arndt, Buswell, and Thorne, attorneys at law. Just like the Bangor Cardinals athletics, Arndt, Buswell, and Thorne specializes in having big-time talent in a small-town setting. Arndt, Buswell, and Thorne can handle all your legal needs in a winning manner. Every day is a great day to be a Cardinal. Arndt, Buswell, and Thorne, attorneys at law.
So it's Ellen Thorne.
Is that? Yeah.
Ellen and Mark. Mark coaching hockey in the area.
Oh, okay. 29-0. 3rd and 16 for the Falcons. Brandow fades back. It's kind of a screen. He gets the pass off, but is hit.
Tackled by Michael Reed.
He was hit pretty hard, too, wasn't he?
He was
that Osterley, I think, that got through there and took him down?
Pretty athletic move by Brandow to get that football off, even to get the screen established. But a lot of the linemen for Bangor stayed put and minimized that gain for Brookwood.
So that's going to bring up 4th down and 15. Picked up a yard on that play. Klinkner will kick it. I don't know if, did that hit somebody or not a very long kick, went out of bounds at about the 44-yard line of the Falcons.
And we got a penalty flag back at the 25.
44.
Let's see what the penalty is.
Brandow was in that area for Brookwood, and for Bangor it was Natchikal.
I think it's face mask again. And it's against the Falcons.
It is against the Falcons. Let's see what they're determining they're going to do here. So it was after the football went out of bounds, so the punt will stand, but the penalty will be assessed after that spot. And wow.
15 yards. Face mask.
So a short punt moves that football back inside the 30-yard line, Rick.
First and 10
Well,
on the 29.
Bangor's going to get it. First and 10 on the 29. There's the snap. They hand it to Horseman. Horseman follows his blockers, gets right through there.
Horseman off the left side.
And a gain of about 9 yards. We talked earlier on about him averaging about I think it's like something like 8.3 yards per carry.
You see why. You know, I'm sure he's got some carries that he broke for big yardage. Just add to that.
Second down and 2. Horseman again. Around the left side. Gets the first down. He's still on his feet, and he's going, headed for the end zone. Touchdown.
Horseman from 22.
And another touchdown.
He got the corner, Rick, and he had a blocker in front of him, and he just had all white and green stripes in front of him.
35-0 now, and they'll try to add an extra point to that one. Reeder the holder. Snap, kick, and did it make it? It did, yes.
Just got it across.
So our score 36-0 now with 9 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break ourselves, and we'll be back with more right after this. You're invited to visit the newly remodeled West Salem American Legion in downtown West Salem. Come see the new banquet hall and meeting rooms. Check out the new bar and amenities. Then stop in for a delicious fish and shrimp dinner with choice of potato and salad bar on the first, third, and last Friday of the month. Play bingo on the first Monday of the month. Bring the family for an all-you-can-eat breakfast on the second Sunday of the month. For more information, go to westsalempost51.com. Schedule your next event at the all-new West Salem American Legion in historic downtown West Salem. And welcome back, everybody. Our score now 36-0 with 9:03 left. And the Bangor Cardinals will kick off. Brandow and Peterson back deep to get the ball. Peterson over on the far side, Brandow to the close side here. Here comes the kick. It's going to go to Peterson, and it's going to go into the end zone, and it'll be out of bounds there.
That was a hard line drive, best kickoff for Bangor tonight. A couple of touchdowns tonight by Carter Horseman. Quarterback Hank Reeder's got a couple. Matthew Osterly, he rounds out the 5 touchdowns that Bangor's got tonight. Tomorrow, Wisconsin Badgers against Michigan State. That's at Madison at 2:30. And then the Packers, a Monday night game.
Monday night.
They're
Detroit.
Detroit in Lambeau. My wife's going over to that.
Is she?
It's a girls' night to the Packers game.
Vikings playing this weekend?
You know, I'd have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know either. Well, there's a nice run that time. Pick up some yardage on that one. Zimmerman, the ball carrier, I believe. So second down now for the Falcons, 2nd and 5. Here we go, 2nd down. Brandow
He's going to keep it this time. It looks like it was an option, but he decided to keep it, and he'll gain maybe 2 yards on the play, maybe just a yard. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and short yardage, 3rd and about 2. Say another one of our sponsors tonight is Country Style Beauty Salon and Spa. One of your one-stop shop for all your beauty needs, ladies, from your head to your toes. Haircuts for men, women, and children, actually, plus manicures and pedicures. Call Deanne, Jane, or Connie for an appointment today. That's Country Style Beauty Salon and Spa. They're on Commercial Street, located in downtown Bangor. Falcons now with the ball. There's the handoff. He tries to go up the middle, doesn't get anywhere.
Good defensive stance by Bangor.
Just runs right into a line of red shirts.
Bangor next week, they play at Cashton to wrap up the regular season. Brookwood, they've got one more game. That's against Highland. That's not going to be an easy outing either. Highland's 5-2.
3rd quarter looks like Sparta's ahead of Holman 18-7.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sparta's tough this year, and they got, Wisniewski at quarterback, who's really tough this year. Division I recruit.
Yep.
I didn't have the opportunity to see him play this year. It's been really interesting to see that kid. There's a run on the far side of the field. It's going to be close to a first down. I'm not sure he made a 4th down, first down. They're saying no.
No? Short, huh?
That's Bangor's football. Short by about a half a yard. It was close.
And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, that's kind of a, if Sparta does that, they're still in the race for that MVC championship.
No kidding.
That's a big game.
Oh, that's huge for Sparta, if they can hang in there.
I can't remember the last time Sparta won championship.
I imagine they'll have a tough time remembering, too. It's been a long time, They were one of those teams that were kind of at the bottom of the league for so long. The handoff again. They don't get too far that time.
Osterley carrying the football. See if I can find out who made that tackle, because that was quite a defensive play.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 11 now for the Cardinals. They're having trouble moving the ball this time.
That was Henry Marriott. They announced Erdman, but I think Marriott was the first one to get in on that tackle.
Breeder hands it off.
Oh, look
Guess
out.
what? It's Horseman breaking through right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Horseman following his blockers between his guard and tackle going in from 30 yards out. He got grabbed a couple of times, but, boy, you got to wrap him up.
Boy, no kidding. You can't just put a hand out. Right? I'd tell you, he just runs like a machine right into Bionic Man, right into the end zone.
He is an impressive back.
No kidding.
And that's his 3rd touchdown tonight.
And they got the extra point, too.
Let's do the next trivia question.
His best outing was 4 touchdowns, and he's got 3 tonight.
Which senior holds the school squat record? And how much did he squat?
And Horseman, last 3 touchdowns have come on his carries.
First 2 correct answers.
So 43-0 now. We're in the 3rd quarter with 5:29 left. Well, we said they average 50 points a game, so they're headed that way. But I didn't think Brookwood would not score. I really didn't. Yeah. I thought this was going to be a much closer game than it's turning out to be. But
I did too.
These Cardinals are just amazing.
The lowest output Bangor's had was 41. That was against Loyal. Royal was next at 43, and they're at 43 now, and we still got about quarter and a half.
Yeah, a whole quarter to go yet. Here comes the Cardinals again. The kick. Go into the corner. Looks like Peterson will take it. Get it out to the a little room to run. Gets it out to about the 32-yard line. Nice return. And the Falcons will get it. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Falcons.
Tackled by, I think he said Whitmerhouse. Sam
yes.
Whitmerhouse.
Yes.
spotted on the 32-yard line. Squat record, Bangor High School.
I want to thank Kevin Kravick, by the way, the athletic director out here, for his hospitality, helping us find a good spot here for our camera and welcoming us here. I just wish he'd brought us a couple of those brats. You know, boy, they smell pretty good, don't they?
We're right above the concession
I know,
stand.
we're right above the.
That
They're
and a little
cooking
bit
them right there, huh?
That and a little bit of the popcorn.
You can smell that too.
Again, another stack up by the defense.
Wow. Zimmerman gets pushed back. They'll give him forward progress, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. I'm pretty sure we have a running clock right now, too. I don't think it's
so
going to
too.
stop.
I don't think so either.
2nd down. Brandow. Oh, gets hit right away. I could hear that all the way over here with the window closed. Did you hear that?
I heard it. And who was leading all that? Carter Horseman.
Carter Horseman.
Horseman tackles Klinkner in the backfield.
That was Klinkner. 22 on 22.
A long couple. Makes it 3rd and 13 from the
3rd down and 13 now for the Falcons. 3 minutes and 32 seconds left. We're in the 3rd quarter here, folks. It's 43-0, Bangor. Peterson in motion. Brandow fades back. He's going to let loose with one and almost caught. That was intended for Klinkner. It seemed to me he should have caught that, don't you think?
Yeah, he was open. It just didn't happen.
He tried to catch it out in front of himself instead of pulling it into his chest, you know?
Yeah,
and it just sort of bounced off his hands.
Yeah, it was a catchable pass, but that happens.
All right, 4th down. They're going to kick. Klinkner, ooh, another high snap. Gets it away. Horseman's back there. He's going to let it go, though. And they'll down it at about the 37-yard line of the Cardinals.
You know, in Division 7 in the rankings this week, Blackhawk, who won it all last year, is ranked number 1. Then these Bangor Cardinals are number 2. And then it's Edgar, number 3. And I think I said it earlier in the broadcast, those are 3 out of the 4 teams that got to the quarterfinals in Division 7 last year. So they're coming back, all those 3 teams, with quality ball clubs again this year.
Another one of our sponsors today. If you're looking for that special gift or decoration for your home, stop at Housewarmings on Commercial Street in Bangor. You'll find a great selection of antiques and vintage decor, crafted and new. You can get your Bangor Cardinal garden flags, too, while they last at Housewarmings on Commercial Street in downtown Bangor. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 10 to 5.
Nice carry by the quarterback, Hank Reeder, going over his right tackle. Making a good solid tackle was number 81, Kindersall.
Second down and about 2 for the Cardinals. That time, they go to Osterley, and I think he gets the first down. He does. Cardinals will hang on to it, keep the ball going. Aren't they giving him a first down? Yes.
Yeah,
I thought so.
Just a little bit of delay on the call.
I didn't think they got a very friendly spot on that, but well, they got the first down. 1st and 10, ball on the 47. This time they go into a pile and pick up about 2 yards on that one.
Hayden Liga on the carry. Tackle on the play made by Thompson. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd down and 9. Looks like they'll get another play off before the end of the 3rd quarter here. Snap, handoff, Horseman. Stopped by Klinkner that time. But he'll pick up about 5 yards on that one.
You know, Horseman came up just a little bit of a limp on his right leg.
Did he? Well, you know, He's had a heck of a night. I'm surprised he's not asleep, Let's see. Will they get this off?
I don't think so, no. Well,
They do. Into the pile he goes. It'll be 4th down and about 2 when we come back with the 4th quarter. So stick around, everybody. Our game continues after these.
Not every game's a winner, but if you want to turn that frown into a smile, stop by Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in West Salem for delicious post-game food. Their homemade 16-inch unlimited topping pizza for just $12 will put a smile on everyone's face. Stop in on Taco Tuesday or Wednesday for $2 burgers. Open every day at 11 a.m. with great lunch specials. For 40 years, Hunter's has had a rich tradition of serving the families of West Salem with great food at reasonable prices. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, Leonard Street in downtown West.
There's no place like La Crosse, Wisconsin, with the river and the bluffs.
Academic success, athletic success, all of our programs are doing really well right now.
Coming out here and playing my first conference game, I had a bunch of goosebumps, I had chills, I was excited, I was nervous. I felt every emotion that, you can feel.
College, when you think of what that experience is and the growth as a person and as a student and as an athlete, there's no place like UW La Crosse.
Welcome back, everybody. 4th quarter underway now. 4th down. Bangor's going for it. Here's Horseman, and you can see he made it. And then some. He's still on his feet. He's got a blocker headed for the end zone, and taken down at the 2-yard line. He almost got into the end zone there. What a great run by that young man.
The tackle that saved the touchdown was Evan Klinkner. He's a freshman coming from behind to get him. So, got to believe, we haven't been keeping track of Horseman's yardage tonight, Rick, but he's got to be flirting with a couple hundred yards.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Into the end zone.
He is in. Guess he was in the bottom of that pile. Horseman with another one. 4-touchdown night for Carter Horseman.
Wow.
And just fitting that after that long carry that he got the call to put it into the end zone.
So 49-0 now, and 11:16 left. They did stop the clock, but
yeah, after scores they'll do that.
Okay. So now we're going to see if we can kick an extra point. Ooh, just barely got that away, but he did, and it's good. So that'll make it 50-0 now. Bangor in the lead over Brookwood. Holy smoke.
Yeah, this is a surprise tonight, this kind of score here. Just tells you how strong of a club and what a good night Bangor is having.
Yeah, really. Well, another one of our sponsors tonight is Patty Evans, Patty Evans Real Estate. If you're thinking about buying or selling your home, don't do it without a professional like Patty Evans. She can help you work through the real estate jungle and arrive at your dream home safely. Patty Evans Real Estate in Bangor. Call 792-3664 for a free market analysis today. Thank you, Patty Evans. Well, we're in the 4th quarter here now, and once again, the Falcons will get another shot.
You know, for the Bangor Cardinals, this is just what they've been doing all year long.
Yeah. There's the kick. That's going to go out of bounds. So they'll throw the flag on that one.
Yep, Brookwood will get it back at the 35.
Now I have to suspect, at least I would think, we would start seeing some fresh faces on the Cardinal side.
I would think
50-0.
I would think so, but you kind of look up and down the line here, Rick. In schools this size, they don't field a lot of kids, so
true.
You can bring them in, but the depth on your sideline is a little bit minimal.
It looks like Horseman's still in there. Osterley is still in there. So I don't know. Maybe not. First and 10 for the Falcons now.
It might be a little bit of a pride in looking at possibly a shutout.
Could be. Brandow, quarterback. He's going to hand it off. A nice run by Brandon Kinzerdahl.
You know, we've said his name a couple of times tonight, not only just running, but on defense. He's got a couple of times he's put on some pretty hard hits.
Well, he lowered his shoulder and got a couple extra yards on that one, too. It was a good run. Second down and about a yard for the Falcons now. Here we go. Here's Brandow, takes the snap, hands it off. And not Zimmerman, the ball carrier, not going to gain much on that one. But it looks like they'll give him forward progress, so just enough to make that first down. It's like he just poked it through there just enough.
He did, and Carter Horstman right there to make the tackle from his linebacker spot. You know, Carter Horstman for the next level, you know, on playing next year on a Saturday, he'd be an interesting recruit. You know, if he could play at that next level next year.
5'8", you know, it's really not a bad size for a running back, is it?
No,
at any level.
No, and he's got the speed, and I think, you know, that can make a lot of coaches curious.
Look at Brandow. Oh, he slides. Oh, that was not the kind of hit you want to see after he went down. We're going to have an injured player here.
Yeah, Brandow got hurt on that. But I don't think they didn't throw a flag on it.
Kind of surprised.
That might be, you know, I'm hoping it just knocked the wind out of him the way he got hit.
Well, he was already down on the field when he got hit. So they're going to take a timeout here, so maybe it's a good time for us to do the same thing at this point. So we'll take a timeout. Our score 50-0. It's the fourth quarter. Back after this.
Not every game's a winner, but if you want to turn that frown into a smile, stop by Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in West Salem for delicious post-game food. Their homemade 16-inch unlimited topping pizza for just $12 will put a smile on everyone's face. Stop in on Taco Tuesday or Wednesday for $2 burgers. Open every day at 11 a.m. with great lunch specials. For 40 years, Hunter's has had a rich tradition of serving the families of West Salem with great food at reasonable prices. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, Leonard Street in downtown West.
Mix 96 and 107.3 La Crosse. I'm Reed Magnum.
And I'm Chelsea Lynn. And boy, what a fun summer that was.
It was a fun summer. We gave away 2 prize packages, Chelsea.
Yes.
First one with Pepsi, the Ariana Grande prize package. Second one with Mountain Dew, the Jonas Brothers. And the prize packages to Milwaukee, hotel stay, $200 spending money, and a $100 gas card in addition to the pair of great seats. So it was a lot of fun and a lot of water park passes.
Yes.
So thank you guys for a great summer.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Art Fay. 9 minutes left in this game. Looks like we got a new quarter. Oh, a loose ball, a bad snap, something.
Yeah, Coulterman came in as quarterback. And first snap, just got to get used to it again.
Yeah, I guess.
Coulterman is sophomore, wearing number 10.
Brandow's coming back in, though. I guess he wasn't injured that bad, but since he stopped the clock, they had to take him out for at least one play.
I think Coulterman, yeah, he's coming out, but Brandow, I would guess he got the wind knocked out of him just the way he got hit.
I don't know. That was quite a hit. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. There's Brandow back at the controls.
Yeah, and we didn't say anything, but the clock has been running.
Yeah. Single back. He's going to hand it off. That's Peterson, the ball carrier.
Yeah, they called him down.
But it does bring up fourth down, and they'll have to kick. So we got some freeze warnings out for tonight.
Yeah, we do.
I can believe that. You know, just feeling it now, I can believe that.
Well, you know, if you look at the flag, it's pretty well blowing straight out.
Yeah.
You know, when you got 38 degrees, I think it was going to be like 28 as far as wind chill flavor.
I saw a little snow this morning.
Oh, shush.
There's Klinkner kicking the ball. Well, it turned immediately to water when it hit my windshield, but well, that's going to be down to 5.
I don't even like that. I don't like it.
It's only October, but they said 60 degrees by next weekend. So
yeah, it's coming back up.
Going to come back up for a little while. Doesn't seem like we had much of a fall. Have the leaves really changed yet, or? I don't know if it's peaked yet, has it?
Not around here.
No.
Next Thursday.
You know, and then they've got all that weather that was going in the Midwest.
Yeah.
You know, just snow out in the plains. And, you know,
27 inches in North Dakota today.
And tomorrow in La Crosse, there's the downtown days that are going on, and they made quite a few adjustments to take things inside at a variety of places because there were show choirs and bands and reenactment people and all kinds of stuff happening outside downtown.
Yeah, it's going to be a little chilly for them. 2nd down and 10, no gain on the play for the Cardinals.
I got to tell you, Robin Moses and her team over there at DMI, the Downtown Main Street group, did a great job of hustling and finding new sites for them to go to.
Tackle on the play by Zimmerman, 2nd down.
Coming up on 6 minutes left here. Bangor with the ball, 2nd down and 11. Hand it off, and oh boy, he almost ended up in the end zone there.
Zach Service on the carry.
Yeah, I was going to say they got Zach Service, backup running back in there now. I think along with him, Owen Johnson wearing number 32.
So now it's 3rd down and 19. Loss of yards on that play. I think we have a different quarterback, too. I think Ashton Michek is the quarterback now. And that goes nowhere.
Well, this will be interesting now. You got 4th down.
A lot of yards.
Yeah, ball
time
on
to kick.
2-yard line. It's going to be tight.
Yep.
And it looks like Hank Reeder will be doing the punting.
4th down.
See if Brookwood puts on the full court press on this one.
Boy, I would if I were them. Kicks it away. There's the kick.
Yeah, Reeder did a good job getting it off very quickly.
Oh, took a nice, well stopped, but it took a bounce back in the Cardinal direction. I think Horseman actually reached up and grabbed the ball.
Horseman's always around that football.
Isn't he, though? Well, if he's going to play D3 next year, let's hope he plays at UWL, huh?
You know, he would be an interesting character there because, I mean, at 5'8", power back like that, you know, the backs they got back there now aren't even as big as he is, but they're really fast.
Yep. He's got some speed, that's for sure. Whoa. Klinkner, the ball carrier, doesn't get too far.
Hank Reeder was on the bottom of that, and he's not getting up. They landed on top of him.
That'll stop the clock. Down to 4 minutes left.
Yeah, and there were some big bodies that fell on top of Reeder. Reeder, the quarterback, at 175 pounds.
Oof. Hey, let me mention another one of our sponsors, American Family Insurance, and your West Salem agent, Jim Quinn. See Jim for protecting what you've achieved so you can dream fearlessly. Jim is your star-certified American Family Insurance agent at 123 Hamilton Street in West Salem. American Family Insurance and Jim Quinn.
Hank Reeder got tangled up underneath all that, and he had a couple of linemen plus the ball carrier fall right on top of him.
Ouch.
And Carter Horseman's right there with him, his teammate, along with the trainer.
Coaches.
And yeah, I think that's Rick Mullenberg out there checking on his quarterback.
And, you know, Reeder was the kicker.
Yes.
He kicked the ball and stayed in on defense, too. Huh?
He's a key player back there. I mean, he's directing traffic between two high-powered backs. He did a great job back there at quarterback, and then every now and then himself was carrying that football.
But now he's playing defense?
Yep.
I don't know. You think that I realize they don't field a lot of players, as you said, but I think you take your quarterback and put him on the bench. Although these kids probably want to play.
Oh, yeah. Get every minute they can out there.
Well, let's hope it's nothing serious.
Well, you and Terry Erickson tomorrow. UWL
Yes,
versus
sir.
Stout. Game time at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. You can watch it on the internet, folks. We'll have the game for you live, or you can watch it Tuesday night when we do the playback. Take your choice. Of course, next week we got a couple of games. Next week we're going to see Luther at Aquinas. That'll be our first game, and game 2 will be Central at West Salem. So we continue to bring you those 2 games each and every week. And I believe next week on Terry's show, Wednesday night at 5:30 and 9 p.m., you're going to see a couple of Central high school football players. Reader getting up and walking off. Looks like he's okay.
That looks good. So Terry's got a couple of Central kids coming through?
Yeah. Oh, gosh, I'm trying to remember who it was now. Richard Heisey. Does that sound right? Russell Heisey? Russell Heisey. And I can't remember the other young man, but a couple of Central high school players, football players. Central having a pretty good season this year.
They are. They've been
once again
very competitive.
All right, clock's running again. Here's the Falcons with the ball. Hand it off to Klinkner. Klinkner will try to find his way through the line. He'll pick up about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Boy, this is going to be, play havoc with his average.
Klinkner?
Yeah, he's been averaging 169 yards a game. He won't be anywhere close to that today.
No.
Down to about 3 minutes left now.
Oh, loose football in the middle of that pile. Brookwood covered that up again.
Did they? Okay.
Well, Bangor will continue on their winning ways tonight.
Looks like it.
Yeah, they're going to go 8-0. And they'll be 5-0 in the conference. And one more game to play in the conference, they'll be champs.
Well, they're definitely on their way to the playoffs, no question about that.
Yeah. Well, these Falcons will be as well.
I mean, all you have to do is win. Is it 5 that you have to win to?
Well, I think you got to be. Sometimes it varies, but
5 or 6?
500 in your conference, and when you can be 4 and 5. And
Brandau with a pass, he finds his man.
Brandau's pass complete.
Kinzerdahl,
yeah, we've called his number a few times. There he is again.
Made by Owen Johnson.
He has had a very nice overall game tonight, Kinzerdahl. Tough on defense, carried the football a few times.
Ball's on the 11-yard line now. It'll be 1st and 10. Boy, I think this is as deep into the red zone as the Falcons have gotten. See what they can do now. Brandau brings him up to the line. He's got a single receiver out to the right side. Dual backs. Fades back. Oh, the line coming after him. He finds Kinzerdahl again. I don't know. Was that a screen pass? It kind of.
Yeah, a little bit of a screen look.
The way the line was coming in, it sure looked like it might be.
Yep.
2nd down and 7 now.
Trying to counter that aggressive line that Bangor is throwing up there all night.
Once again, they'll put Jimmy Barlow out to the right side. There's the pitch out to Klinkner. Klinkner tries to get around and went one man, but he can't get away from him. Just got a hold of his ankles there.
Natchidagall grabbed a hold of the ankle, Rick, and that's the one who created the third down play coming up next. And we're down about 45 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, not much time left here.
I know Brookwood would love to be able to get in.
This could be the last play of the game. Let's see. Brandow takes the snap, fades back, he's looking for a receiver. He's going to have to scramble. Nobody open. He throws to the end zone, and no, not this time. Incomplete, but that does not stop the clock in this situation, so I think that's probably going to be our last play. Art, what do you think?
Could be. Then it doesn't look like anybody's really hustling to get it in there. So Kinzerdahl was the intended receiver, and that was the last play as it clicks down to 5 seconds, and Brookwood is saying that's it.
So there you go. Game comes to an end. Our final score 50-0. Let's pick a player of the game. What do you say?
Wow.
Can you pick anybody but Horstman?
You can't. I mean, he's got 4 touchdowns. We did not keep track of the yardage tonight, but he's got to be close to the 200 yards tonight. If it is, it would be his second best outing of the year. And when you go up against a team that's second in the conference and you put up 50 points and hold them to a shutout, very, very impressive for these Bangor Cardinals tonight.
Really? I can't possibly name anybody else. I mean, maybe Reeder, but I can't think of anybody else that I could call a player of the game on either side of the ball.
Well, Horstman did it on both sides, and he did the punt returns, kickoff returns, defense, and
tackles.
Obviously shined on the offensive side of the ball.
Just
with
amazing.
4 TDs.
Well, as you can see, people are headed out of here, so we'll get out of here too. Our final score here, 50-0. The Bangor Cardinals win it. Thanks to John Millar on camera, and thank you, Art. For Art Fay, I'm Rick Wilson. Thanks for watching, everybody. High school football on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com.
You've been watching the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the Brookwood Falcons and the Bangor Cardinals. The High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Country Style Beauty Salon and Spa, your one-stop shop for all your beauty needs in Bangor. By Housewarmings on Commercial Street in Bangor, open Wednesday through Saturday. By your RE/MAX Realtor, Patty Evans. Get a free market analysis from Patty Evans in Bangor. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. American Family Insurance and your West Salem agent, Jim Quinn. By Riverbank, with 11 locations, there's one near you. The West Salem American Legion. Stop in and see the newly remodeled Legion in downtown West Salem. By Arndt Buswell and Thorne, attorneys at law, with offices in Sparta and Bangor. By the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. Surround yourself with distinction. Surround yourself with UWL. Union State Bank of West Salem, where customers and community come first. By Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in historic downtown West Salem. And by West Salem Pharmacy, a Health Mart pharmacy, caring for you and about you in West Salem. Thanks for watching High School Football on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com.